If there's one tied from there to the top, it splits in the middle. They swing out and they grab onto this lamp.
The finale, when the bomb goes off and they slide down the lantern wires, that evolved over, I'd say, 2.5 months.
Now what happened?
You're hanging.
Yeah, no.
You have to make reason you burn your hand.
Grab this. Or like this. No. Wrap the sheet over the wire. Hold it like this.
The first phase of this stunt took Jackie and Chris out of the window with the explosion behind them, swinging down, the rope breaks, they swing out, wrap around this grand opening sign, and are left hanging. That's all that was shot the first time, because nobody knew what was going to happen next.
I can't believe I have 10,000 miles for this.
This was about 4 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's a little tired. And, you know, what Brett does is he keeps his energy up, and by keeping his energy up, he keeps everybody around him up.
Kristen, you gotta be, because
Tell us what just happened. Jumped out the window.
You jumped out the window, it broke, and you flew all, see that rope?
Yeah.
That rope snapped. You flew all the way down here, and you swung around this and came up. So when you come in, you're like, oh! It's my job to remind Jackie and Chris exactly, moment by moment, what was happening. Because of the fact that it's done in pieces, months apart from each other, sometimes it's hard to remember.
We thought we was on that, but now we can't.
Yeah, but now you're fine.
Okay.
I was constantly reminding them of who their characters were and how their characters would react to the situation. What had happened was, after we got them down to the street and they were just hanging there, I went in the edit room and I realized, you know what, this isn't enough. We need to come up with something that's spectacular. And like I said, I've surrounded myself with brilliant, brilliant people. Of course, Jackie Chan, who is the greatest stunt choreographer in the world, and Connie Palmisano, who has 30 years of experience as a stunt coordinator, who helped design an ending that was going to be bigger and better than the last Rush Hour.
Rush Hour 2. The whole world is waiting for.
But
something new.
But
if we just do this, okay, maybe can we put more something at the end?
We had to do something that was going to blow people away and that was going to top the last movie. And the way we were going to top it was, in the first movie, we just had Jackie doing the big stunt. In this movie, we incorporated Chris into the stunt, and we did it piecemeal, and it wasn't easy, and it took this process of spreading it out over months at a time to figure out what we wanted to do ultimately.
They would break away for meetings in the middle of shooting an entirely different scene to talk about what are we going to do about the finale.
Oh, I see. It breaks there and they swing on this piece.
On this piece.
That's the production designer, Terry Marsh, who was the art director of Lawrence of Arabia, who's been doing this longer than any of us.
Then that's all. Then jump. Maybe just...
Little by little, one idea feeds another idea, and we always wanted to do, once they got onto the street, a semi-truck coming at them, so that now that you think it's all over with, and they have just one little beat, and you turn and here comes the semi, and then now what? Well, they got to get out of the way, and Jackie says, well, I could, kick Chris back, and he said, then you run along the side of the truck. Oh, that's great, Jackie. And I thought, well, it might be funny if Chris wasn't able to run his character. So you see Jackie running lightly along the side of the truck. Then you cut around to Chris Tucker, and he's going boom, bang, wham, boom, bang. And now we have Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan hanging out in the middle of a street, and we drive an 18-wheel, 40-foot-long trailer semi-truck at the franchise. Jackie and Chris, these are the guys. And Jackie has to push him and separate him, then we have to guarantee that they're not going to swing back into the truck or get a knee clipped or something like that, because it would shatter a knee or break an ankle or injure them in any fashion would not be acceptable. In this particular case, you get smacked with a semi doing 30 miles an hour, it's really going to hurt you.
That was faster than 5 miles per hour.
In a movie like this, you can't cheat those things. They aren't green screen recreations like that. These are the two stars of the movie. It is a semi-truck, and it is charging at them, and they actually did these things.
And at the end, they're going to bang into each other and hit the ground. Now, are we going to end there, or are we going to take it further? And the studio, I'll give a lot of credit to them, because they really trusted us. They believed in us. They gave us the money that we needed to have it not end there, because you don't always have the luxury of spending months and months of figuring it out. And it was scary, believe me. I was scared that we were going to have a spectacular movie from beginning through the movie until the end of the movie, and then it was just going to end in a way that people are gonna be like, what happened? Why did it end like that? And because we had such a collaborative team, we were able to come up with an idea that really, really paid off the end of the movie. And the end of the movie is as important as anything, because if the end of the movie doesn't work, then people walk out of that theater with a disappointment. And I think we deliver. We delivered in the end of the movie, and I was very happy.
I cannot believe I put 10,000 miles for this shit. Ah!